Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, RageCage20, and we're here with another Jonathan Young, 2014 Jonathan Young cover. Here we got him that cover. I don't think he's done any originals yet. I'm pretty sure not. We got mine, three-peat that, mine, from Pocahontas. And I'm going to bring down the screen here real fast so we can read this together. Because I was actually going to talk about something like this because I went and watched the original. I was just like, man, I feel like I might say some stuff that might upset people. But then apparently, I don't know if I've ever actually paid attention to the video. Maybe I have. I don't know. Because I don't remember this. I know I've watched this at least once, but like I don't think I was actually watching it. I think I was just playing it in the background. Don't know, but let's bring the screen down here. I am covering part of it, and I will uncover part of it here in a second. As it says here, this video is a parody. The use of images and criticism to follow is transformative with, yeah, I said that right, with educational and satirical intent. It's the United States Copyright Law section of 107, which we could just stop right there. Copyright is just fucking stupid. Sales of the audio recording are properly licensed. Like I hate YouTube and their stupid copyright claims. It's like, oh, did you actually play a whole video in here at some point? Oh man, copyright. This is like third party. Oh no, man, we're gonna have to ban this from certain countries. Which apparently for me, I get notice on every single in this moment. So it's like, oh, we can't play this in Cuba, Syria, where was like Iran and North Korea. I was like, why the fuck would I care? It was just okay. Anyways, copyright's stupid. Let's continue. I mean, the original intent of copyright is really awesome, but it got abused as the years went on. It's fucking stupid. Well, I have nothing but love for the employees. I'm gonna bring my square down here. Of oil companies, the U.S. government, and the rest of the world. Perhaps we could learn a lesson from Disney's Pocahontas. Actually, full screen. Back to full screen. I could not agree more. I was watching the original video, and it's just like, man, like they just came in and within hours just desecrated a huge chunk of land and just destroyed nature. It's like just for profits, which I feel like, you know, logging companies, as Jonathan Young putting out here, oil companies, every company. It's like we don't give a fuck what we're destroying and whose lives we're abusing. We're getting money, so who gives a fuck? Like, yeah, no. I think this is a great message that everyone can learn something from Pocahontas, and also, you know, the song Savages, which unfortunately we're probably gonna skip over whenever we get to that, which I think is a year or two from now, or maybe 3. I don't remember when you released that. It might be 4. I don't know. Anyways, but also that song is just like, oh, these people are different from us, therefore we hate them and we must kill them. It's just like, just because someone doesn't believe in the same maybe religion as you do, maybe they're not the same race as you are, or don't have the same personal values, does not mean that they're evil and they should be destroyed. There's a lot of lessons we can learn from Pocahontas that has been around for years, for many years. Pocahontas is quite old. I'd say at least 20 or 30 years old by now, if not older. I don't think it's older. I think it was in like the 90s, right? Was Pocahontas the 90s? I don't know. That's my guess. Pocahontas was the 90s, but it could have been 2Ks, or it could have been 80s or 70s. I don't think so. Pretty sure not, but you never know. But yeah, at least 20 or 30 years old, and yet we still don't learn shit. So that is what it is. But from what I remember, I'm pretty sure Jonathan took out like the who the fuck is the main dude? Jimmy John, gold hair, pretty boy, Cheru, John something, John Smith. There it is. I found Jimmy John. Yep, that was it. I'm pretty sure he cuts out his parts in here, but I can't remember. So let's find out together, shall we? And I'm excited to see whatever video and stuff he has in the background and what commentary he has for the way we just destroy the world. That sounds exciting. So, without further ado, three-peat, mine, like bye, but the selfish version. Oh, she bye bye. No, 'cause she was out. Pocahontas. Mine. Let's go. Ooh, I intend to prove myself. Oh, hold on. Oh, whoa, Jonathan. Oh, where are we going here, buddy? I couldn't read that fast enough. An attempt to prove myself to the haters. The lead vocals in this cover have not been auto-tuned or pitch corrected in any manner. I love you, haters. I never really got any sense of auto-tune from Jonathan Young. I don't know about pitch corrected, but I don't think so. Let's continue. Sorry, I had to read that.
So with all you've got in your boys, dig up Virginia boys. Mine boys, mine every mountain and dig boys. Dig till you drop, grab a pick boys. Quick boys, shove in a shovel, uncover those lovely pebbles that sparkle and shine. It's gold and it's mine. Oh, how I love it. It's just for cheap. There'll be heaps of it, and I'll be on top of the heap. My rivals back home, it's not that I'm bitter, but think how they'll squirm when they see how I glitter. The ladies at court will be all at Twitter. The king will reward me, he'll knight me, no, lord me. It's mine, mine, mine for the taking. It's mine, boys, mine me that gold with those nuggets, duggets. Glory they'll give me, my dear friend King Jimmy will probably build me a shrine where all of the gold is mine. All of my life I have searched for land like this one. Oh, while the more challenging country I couldn't design. Hundreds of dangers await and I don't plan to miss one. In a land I can claim, a land I can tame, the greatest adventure is mine. Don't be shirking, lad, find another road, then go mine me that gold. Beautiful gold, make this island my land. Make the mountains big, boys, I'd help you to dig, boys, but I've got this crack in me spine. This land we behold, such beauty untold. A man can be bold, it all can be sold. The gold, all of the gold is mine. For glory, God, and gold, and the Virginia company. For the new world is like heaven, and we'll all be rich and free. Or so we have been told by the Virginia company. Or so we have been told by the Virginia company.
As we peer into society's future, we, you and I, and our government must avoid the impulse to live only for today, plundering for our own ease and convenience the precious resources of tomorrow.
I'm interested to hear this outro. See if he's got anything more to say. It looks like no. No, there's no comment shout out time. There's no no extra on that. It was just that. Okay. I forgot. I don't know if it's because I'm sitting down, which, by the way, I thought about it while the video started, but I was like, I'm not going to pause the video just to mention, oh, hey, by the way, I'm sitting down. I am sitting down for this one. I have done it before. It's not like this is, like, extremely new, but it's not very common. Usually I'm standing. Um, but I don't know. Just today and yesterday, I kind of felt a little low energy, so I was like, I'd like to do some of these videos. I just kind of want to chill. I just kind of want to sit, just enjoy my day off, how it goes. Anyways, also on the side note, before we get into this, before we dig into the meat of this bad boy, which I got a few things jotted down here, not like a whole thing, but again, I don't know if it was because I was sitting down. I didn't finish that sentence, that train of thought. But I just like I've had a hard time keeping up with what I was trying to write, so we're gonna have to find a few things. But yeah, actually, I have a new mic coming. I just purchased it today. It should be here in about 4 days, approximately 4 days. So within 4 to 5 days, I should have a new mic. And guess what, people? I've been saying it for a good year or two now. I finally have a stand mic, a mic that's not a headset, not attached to me. I paid a pretty penny for this bad boy, but it seems pretty top notch. Amazing reviews. It should be right here, fucking stand in front of my face. USB, so I don't have to get an audio mixer and work with that, which means I'm not going to get the best quality, because obviously if you get an audio mixer, you can even get even better quality, but it should be good enough quality, especially compared to this mic. And it's got a pop shield, so hopefully I should stop fucking popping the mic, which I hate that sound. I'm sure you guys hate that sound too, whenever it just, it just spikes randomly, especially when I use S words, because I draw out the S's when I say S words. I don't know what it is, I'm sorry. But with that being said, let's get to the music. Let's get into this bad boy. So I don't know much about the Virginia company, I'm not going to lie. Just for this assumption here, just from what I'm seeing, from all the context clues, I'm drawing the assumption. This is why assumption came into play. That they're a company that does with drilling oil and stuff, and that quote from the person at the end is just like, it goes against kind of everything that I think is kind of maybe right, because like the Pocahontas theme is that like Native Americans would only take what they needed from the land and would use every single bit of everything that they took, like from an animal or from a plant or whatever kind of resource. It was not wasteful, didn't over destroy, just lived with the land instead of off the land, kind of. And that quote alone is just like, yeah, why fucking waste time? Let's just fucking destroy and abuse everything. Like, come on, we gotta get on top of that money game. Paraphrasing, of course. But just fucking gross. And yeah, it happens every fucking day. Anyways, first thing I note here is I really like the flow of the whole diggity dig line. I really liked how kind of bouncy and playful it was, and the notes sounded really cool. I think it's pretty much right out the get go. So let's get back into that. Let's listen to it here. Oh, also, I noted in here much later, but we might as well talk about it now since it's up here in front of us. The whole green screen and the whole kind of like TV. Like CRTV lines and stuff creates this. Just even look at Jonathan's hands, like you can barely tell that those are hands. It's like it's he's going for an effect with it, obviously, trying to like blend in like he is like a CEO on TV and stuff, and he's just saying this and like singing it out. But it makes it a little hard on the eyes, I'm not gonna lie. Not against it, it's just messes my head a little bit. Continue. I think this brings out a good point of Jonathan Young in general. What he will do, or at least what he did. But we'll talk about that when we get to the newer Jonathan Young stuff. What he used to do is he would take out the things that was in Disney songs, especially Disney villain songs, which this is technically a Disney villain song because the dude, I don't know his name, I don't remember. I couldn't even fucking remember John's name, which I'm hoping the dude's name is John Smith. But I could be wrong. I think Smith is right. Anyways, so this is technically the villain song. But what he's really good is taking what Disney did and then bringing it out instead of just kind of having it playfully in the background. He would like bring it to life. He would take, like, especially villain songs. He would take how fucked up these words are and would create the music around that, like the Oogie Boogie song, like Be Prepared, like My Lullaby from Lion King 2. Like, it's really fucked up songs, not family friendly songs. Like, they're really messed up if you listen to what they're saying, but they make it so light and playful and campy that you don't even notice. Jonathan Young takes all of that out and is just like, listen to how fucked up this is. The music will reflect it, and it's why he's one of my opinions why he's so popular, why he's so amazing, or at least was. Anyways, I know he's still very popular, but just I don't know. It's the whole thing. We'll get to there when we get to there. The whole. Anyways, and I think the whole like dig dun 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 dun, like the whole, like, that's in the original, but like you barely even notice it because it's just kind of like they're just saying it. Like, there's not a whole lot of musicianship to it. It's like kind of there, but he like built off of that theme of what they were saying and kind of singing and just created this really cool bouncy, like, awesome dun 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 kind of notation and music rhythm to this, and it's just like, it sounds really fucking cool. I love that. I love that guitar too.
The gold of good sense, the jewels of Pizarro seem like mere trinkets by this time tomorrow. The gold.
I don't know, I feel like I've heard that rhythm or that note before too, but yeah, just again, like the villain dude, whoever the fuck, British guy, I don't know, he's like he just says it in the original, but he's actually kind of like singing it and putting this interesting twist on it, and it really brings it out. I think that's really what's awesome. Oh no, I forgot what I wrote there. I think that's really awesome about Jonathan Young's musicianship for sure. What? I don't know what I wrote here. No. We're just gonna go through it. I'm gonna find it. We're gonna find it together. I put something, but I don't remember what. I think there's a part. Yeah, I think I know what I'm talking about here. Let's see.
we find here will dwarf them by fast.
Retardando. That's what I wrote. That was it. There's this really cool retardando, which is, for those of you who don't know, is when everything kind of like when you like you have the rhythm going and then it starts to slow, like progressively slow down and get slower. It's called a retardando. It's when you're slowing down the tempo of the song. Usually after retardando, it would either be a held note, like a fermata, or it will go back to the original tempo, depending. And I think this one does the latter. But it's really cool, like almost spiraling notes there that he has, kind of like this nice. 20 minutes already. Jesus fucking Christ, we barely. Anyways, nice kind of falling away notes That sounds really cool. I also noticed when it did that, I was just like, did he? Well, we'll listen to get it together, but like, did he add some kind of like auto tune or pitch correct there to like? Because obviously he sees in the beginning that it doesn't have any to all you haters, but I feel like maybe that was a joke and he put it in just so you'd be like, you can tell the difference now, right? But I don't know. Well, let's listen to it together.
So with all you've got in your boys, dig up Virginia boys.
Yeah. Right there, that it slows down, and you hear that extra voice that's like really low. It sounds like there's something like production-wise on there that doesn't sound like a normal note. So I was just like, did he add some pitch correction or something, and just like fuck with it, just to be like, can you tell the difference? Listen to that, see if you hear that too. But I really like the retardando, and also just those interesting pitchy notes in there that just really drive home the slowing down, grinding to a halt kind of thing going.
We'll dwarf them by far, so with all you've got in your boys, dig up Virginia boys. Mine boys, mine every mountain and dig boys.
Beautiful. I love it. Next thing we got here. Oh yeah, there was I somewhere before 150, because I had to write something at 150, and then it was like, okay, but before that something else happened, so write that down. But around here it was like extra notes going in with the guitar, like he was singing something while the guitar was going. It was like, it was slight under, like you could barely hear it under the guitar. It was very weird, but also really cool at the same time. I really like that. Let's see if we can find that.
Dig till you drop, grab a pick, boys, quick, boys. Shove in a shovel, uncover those lovely pebbles that sparkle and shine. It's gold, and it's mine, mine, mine. Oh, how I love it.
Oh right, that's in the, yeah, okay, no, that's in the original. I thought it was weird when I was watching the original, and like, hey nanny nanny, hey nanny nanny, I was like, what? But that's what that is, and it's like really kind of high pitched and like very quiet, like very pretty much under the guitar. That almost sounds like it is the guitar, but if you listen to it, it's actually Jonathan singing, and that's really cool. That's kind of cool, and I just like that at a little bit of faster speed. The dun 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 dun, like that adds an extra spice to it. That's kind of cool.
Oh, how I love it. Lynch's fancy. There'll be
Nice little interval change there.
insights, and I'll be on social heat. My rivals back home.
Very cool there. Oh, yes, and that, and then so only like two more things here, and then the kind of the outro. We heard it once before, but like I love the Jonathan Young evil laugh. Well, he'll just do that evil villain laugh, and it's just great. I just noticed that in here, and I don't think that's the first instance. I don't, because I know we skipped over a few songs. I'm pretty sure we've already skipped over "Be Prepared," which has the evil villain laugh in it too. So I don't remember which one was his origination of the evil villain laugh, but I love it and I miss it. So as I mentioned when I was going, he did put in the John Smith parts, but much like he does with like again with My Lullaby, I know he did it in that one. And Be Prepared. I'm bringing up the same ones. Well, he'll take other people's lines, but sing it as the person who's singing the thing. Like he'll take the hyenas lines. You know, like "Where do we feature?" and stuff, and he makes it as if Scar saying it. You know, "Where do you feature? Just listen to me." you know. And I think he did the same thing here. He took John Smith's part and made it all the villain and said it in a more like evil way. When John's kind of the exception to all these people coming in and just destroying the land and whatnot. He just wants to explore new places and just enjoy the challenge of nature. It's just what I'm gauging from what I saw, and just the joy, just the thrill of the hunt, really, and that's why he's kind of falls for the way that they do it instead of the way that the British are doing it, because he doesn't really subscribe to them, you know. Anyways, sorry, I just had random thoughts in my head. So that's really cool. I don't know where that is. Oh, I forgot the trumpet too. At 150, I swear there's a trumpet in here. Let's listen to that, and then we'll see if we can pick up where the John Smith part is. The John Young sings.
It's not that I'm bitter, but think how they'll squirm when they see how I glitter.
We kind of have a little bit of it here. It sounds like some kind of like trumpet or trombone or something, but like a keyboard version of it. But you can hear in the background dun 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 on the offbeats there. So that's kind of cool.
That I'm bitter, but think how they'll squirm when they see how I glitter.
Yeah, and that right there, a little bit, the da-da-da-da, that kind of happened there.
Bitter, but think how they'll squirm when they see how I glitter. The lizard court will be all a Twitter. The king will reward me, he'll knight me. No, lord me, it's mine, mine, mine for the taking. It's mine, boys, mine me that gold with those nuggets, glory they'll give me.
Do you hear that? It's like in the background, the da-ya-ya-ya-ya kind of trill that's going on there. And it sounds like a trumpet. Anyways, let's see if we can find the John part in here. Let's keep it rolling.
My dear friend King Jimmy will probably build me a shrine where all of the gold is mine. All of my life I have searched for land like this war. While the more challenging country I couldn't desire.
As you see, like at first, like you can tell it's the transition into one of the heroes instead of the villains. But then when he turns around, he transforms the words into like, man, I've been waiting for a place like this so I can take it all, kind of thing. Like you can see that turn that he does just by his acting in the video, and kind of the way he's saying it all like evilly. He kind of transforms it to keep it all within the villain's song. That's really cool.
All of my life I have searched for land like this war. While the more challenging country I couldn't design. Hundreds of dangers await and I don't plan to miss one. In a land I can claim, a land I can tame, the greatest adventure is mine.
Yeah, it's just so perfect the way he kind of twists things like that. It's amazing. And then I'm pretty sure the Virginia country outro thing was not in the original. I don't remember that, but maybe I was wrong. That's kind of cool that he added that on. If he did, if he didn't, I forgot about it.
And sold by the Virginia Company, or so we have been sold by the Virginia Company.
As we peer into society,
I don't know if that was in the original or not. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, no, I like this one, and I kind of knew I liked it like the first time I heard it, but yeah, I definitely did not watch this video at all. But yeah, no, I really like that one. There's some really cool stuff in there. Some really cool twists that Jonathan Young did with the music, and a lot of liberties he took with it. And I think that those were really cool. And I love the way he heightens and extends, like the little things that they do in the Disney songs, but they like barely touch on it. That he brings up to the forefront and just makes like just puts it out there in your face, and it's just like, yeah, this is really cool. Why wasn't this louder in the, why was this more prevalent in the original? And I really think that Jonathan Young does such a great job with that. So that's all I got on this one. I've already been talking long enough. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one, which I believe is a whole new world with that amazing pizza intro. It makes me laugh, though it seems a little bit aggressive and potentially a little bit abusive, but it makes me laugh. It's funny, not because it's that, for the record, but just because it's so out of fucking nowhere. And Jonathan Young does love him some pizza, but hey, who the fuck doesn't love pizza? So I'm excited to get into that one, and I have my own opinions about that song, but we'll get to that when we get there. So thank you so much for joining me. Now I'll see you guys next time.